Hello there, all you awesome Pilates instructors. I'm Ginny Massie, Master Pilates teacher and mentor, and I'm here today to talk to you about exercises. I know you've already been through the gamut of your teacher training. You've learned so much. You've got a really great base of knowledge. Maybe you've even taken some continuing education. But what I want to talk to you today is about that continuing education, right? Once you get your base of knowledge, it's easy to think that you need to keep learning more exercises, more variations. Where do people come up with all of this? I've seen that recently online. Where do people find all these variations, right? Well, what I'm here to tell you is that you do not need to learn a gazillion new exercises and variations to be a good and effective Pilates teacher. So what I encourage you to do instead is to get really good at what you know. And what do I mean by that? What I mean is study what you've already learned. Study what you've learned in your teacher training. Study the base foundation of the Pilates work. And that's when all of those extra variations and all of those new exercises will really come into place. You'll learn more things in continuing education in the future, and you'll see things online and people make up new exercises all the time. But when you get really good, I mean really, really good at what you know, that is what makes you an effective teacher, not all of those other exercises. So here's the thing. How do you get really good at what you know, right? You already know what you know. So I'm here to give you 3 tips on how to expand your base of knowledge within the breadth of what you already know. So the first thing you want to do is study the exercises, study their nuances, learn how they feel, and maybe give a different focus to your attention with each of the exercises when you practice them on your own body. I know a lot of you are very kinesthetic learners, so when you do exercises on your own body, you get to feel things in a new way that then helps you explain it to your clients. So instead of focusing on the main muscle group or the main muscle moves, maybe think about something else. So here are a couple other things. Number 2 is to then focus on the muscles. So instead of noticing sensations, so that would be number 1, notice sensations, different ways to think about things. Number 2, think about the muscles. Notice which muscles are the mobilizers, meaning which muscles move your body into that exercise. But every exercise also has muscle stabilizers. So maybe start looking back into your manuals or back into your training information and look at what were the main muscles of focus for the mobilizers, and then start to look at your anatomy books or just looking at the body and thinking, now what are the stabilizers? Because when you can balance out the body in both the mobilizers and the stabilizers, what a fantastic treat to be able to teach your clients on how to work their entire body, because that's what Pilates is all about, right? It's a full body system. So that's number 1 is awareness or different sensations in the body. Number 2 is to focus on the muscles. And now number 3 is just to focus on the bones. So these are all exercises that you know. So study the bones of movement, study the bones of stabilization, start to notice how the bones move in the body. So if you're studying your clients moving, notice if they have efficient movement patterns or inefficient movement patterns. And all of that will help dictate what else you need to learn about the exercises that you already know. So I really, really encourage you all to go through those 3 steps: sensations, muscles, and bones, to really dig deep into the system that you already know and love, and stop getting excited about all the fancy things that you see online, and just get really good at what you know. The rest will come with time. Thank you for tuning in today. Make sure to like and subscribe if today's video was helpful. And if you'd like to learn even more ways to level up your cueing, programming, and client connection skills, check out my online program for Pilates instructors, Class Design Superstar, with the link below. See you next time.